Welcome to RANsquawk's e-morning briefing for Wednesday, 27th of January 2010. In terms of the Asian equity markets, they did finish the session lower again. The Shanghai Composite down around 1% or so, with the Nikkei down 0.7. Still a bit of concerns about Chinese bank lending, or the excessive amount of it, what we've seen since the beginning of the year, and also some continued fears over potential policy tightening going forward following the reserve requirement ratios we've seen this month. That followed into the European and UK bourses, which are trading in negative territory, down around 0.5% in the FTSE, CAC and DAX. In particular, the financial sector getting a bit of focus. They're the biggest underperformers so far. A note out of Morgan Stanley capturing some attention there after they said that the markets have underestimated some of the latest Basel regulatory rules, and have said that dividends at major European banks and in the UK are at risk. So financials are underperforming, followed as well by oil and gas, with WTI down in negative territory, around 20 cents lower at the moment as well. In terms of other news flow that we have seen, it's worth noting that ECB's Trichet was interviewed on the front page of the Journal. He said that the proposed US bank reforms go in the right direction, although international coordination is also very important. He also said that US plans to limit bank size and trading activities were very relevant and interesting, and the ECB was examining them with very great care. So that's Trichet's latest spin on those Obama proposals on bank risk-taking. Elsewhere, we have seen as well the Greek Bund 10-year spread that has widened out to a Euro lifetime just above the 300 basis point mark. We did see pre-market that Greece is wooing China to buy up to 25 billion euros of bonds in an effort to avert one of Europe's biggest debt crises, according to the FT and the Journal. However, Greece or China have been quick to come out and say that wasn't the case, hence that widening this morning. I did, in the early part of the session, give a bit of support to bunds. However, bunds have broken down, technically having moved through the Friday lows at around 123.18, triggering some sell stops on the downside. Also weighing with some comments from ECB member Axel Weber, who's speaking in the Davos conference. He noted that they could take, as the ECB could take, further exit steps before the second half, so relatively aggressive in tightening procedures there from Weber. Elsewhere in the currencies, cables trading quite a bit stronger today, up around 100 pips. The hawk Andrew Sentance of the MPC being quite upbeat in terms of, or aggressive on the inflation front. That's helping underpin the rise there. Allied as well to a UK clearer has been touted buying on behalf of a major oil company in the UK ahead of their earnings next week. Looking ahead then, we've got the NBA Mortgage App's weekly figures. US new home sales, the main figure today. That's at 3 o'clock in London, 9 in Chicago. And then all eyes will turn to the FOMC rate decision. That'll be at 7:15. That's 1:15 Chicago, where most analysts are anticipating the Fed will keep to their same rhetoric to keep rates at low for an extended period, and they won't be looking to upset the markets too much, having not yet seen that confirmation of Bernanke for his second term.